That didn't happen in your case, so you need to let go of that and not feel badly that you should.
I trusted this man. I trusted that he had every intention to heal me and give me some relief to the excruciating pain I was experiencing. I had no idea that I was being molested. He was so incredibly kind and friendly to me. He really made me feel like he cared about my well-being, when all he really cared about was using me to fulfill his own sick desires. I am so ashamed that I was so blinded by this disgusting game.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, both of you. Ma'am, for the record, please.
You have caused me and my family a tremendous amount of pain. The only way that I can move on is to forgive you today. I won't continue to let your sickness and bad choices rule over my life. I refuse to let you affect my ability to be the best mom, wife, and teacher that God has created me to be. My husband, my kids, and my students deserve so much more than I have been capable of giving them this last year. They deserve all of me, not just what I have left.
Is heard by thousands of children now, and you have your own, and you're a teacher who can make sure.
But for now, I can be at peace knowing that you will never hurt another little girl as long as you live. Today, I am asking the court to impose the maximum sentence for Larry Nassar. A statement needs to be made that sexual abuse to our children will not be tolerated and deserves the most severe consequences.
She looks so young, but I believe she's a freshman in college, but I'll let her.
How dare you? What kind of a person has the audacity to sexually assault a child in front of their mother? The kind of person who deserves life in prison. Larry Nassar needs to spend the rest of his life in prison for the sake of every child he would ever come in contact with again.
Your Honor, the next.
I refuse to be your victim any longer. It is not who I am. My body is my own. My spirit is my own. And I wonder if you realized that when you were breaking and abusing a soft-spoken and innocent 12-year-old, that someday she would be an 18-year-old who would tell her story. And here it is. This is not my shame anymore. It's yours.
Your Honor, but people have to take responsibility, and the institutions that enabled this to happen have to take responsibility. My husband is a pastor, and in that role, he has a responsibility. We had a young woman in our church come to him and say that she had experienced sexual abuse by someone in our church. And I understand that it's hard. It's incredibly hard to implicate someone that you've trusted, that you know personally, that you consider a friend, a colleague. That is very hard. But that is the role, that is the responsibility. The people in authority who have those roles have to take responsibility, or this will not stop.